Hey, it's the Piggy. It's going to be kind of short and sweet. Going to try to keep it under 5 minutes. I figured y'all like to hear me talk. Well, I hope you do anyway. Some of the things I say. Well, right now I'm going to talk about YouTube. What it is, what it ain't, what it could be, what it might be, how it's used, and how to be successful. Some of y'all might be out there saying, well, how can somebody with less than 150 subs talk about being successful? That's because I have encouraged a few channels that are up there. And I've spotted ones that'll make it and ones that won't. And I've been right every time so far. And that don't make me anything. Just makes me somebody who can observe. You know, you don't have to be a doctor to know you got a cold. Kind of that type of thing. And to preface it all, I'm going to say, as Miss Joyce Stewart says, content matters, children. And first thing I'm going to say about it, if you do not enjoy what you're doing, you ain't going nowhere. Because people ain't going to want to sit there and watch somebody that ain't enjoying what they're doing. It shows up on the video. People can tell. And people can tell, well, you know, this person's trying to fake it till I make it, because you can tell you really ain't enjoying what you're doing. So, see you later. Good luck. You know, so YouTube is a business. Even if you're just doing it for fun, YouTube is a business. Because eventually, if you build up, you're going to get monetized. That makes you a business. Because you start making money. Maybe not a lot to start, but as you build up, you get there. But to get there, you got to get people to want to watch what you have to put out there and have to say and what you do and all like that. And I call it, you know, I call it that it something, that it factor. You know, if you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. Now, you can't obtain it if you enjoy what you do. But if you ain't enjoying what you're doing, you ain't going nowhere. You out there begging and pleading. You know, well, you know, so do those people out there on the street corners with the signs, please help, homeless, this or that. And then you look down and they got shoes more expensive than you can afford. You know, so, but on YouTube, that tactic don't work. The wowsy woo woo don't work. People don't want to sit there and listen to that. Because I got a newsflash for you. Everybody's going through hard times. Don't feel special. You ain't in that boat alone. Everybody's going through hard times.
Amen.
You know, several years ago, hello, Callie. We shop at places like Aldi and Save a Lot. You know, places you can save money at because it's not the name brand. You know, it's not the, you know, preferred places for folks. But several years ago, and now again, yeah, sometimes I see Mercedes, Lexus. I see big four-wheel drive trucks, big fancy SUVs.
Cadillacs,
all shopping. And And I'm not talking about older ones either. I'm talking fairly new, if not new, vehicles. And they shopping at Aldi and Save-A-Lot. That's just how bad it is. If it's bad for them, imagine how it is for all the rest of us that don't make that kind of money. Say hello to Miss Callie. She's our miracle kitty.
Yeah.
You know, I say all this because sometimes I see some, you're out there trying to figure it out, don't know why you ain't getting nowhere, and you don't understand it, and you've been given advice in comments and all that, some of it from me, and you chose to disregard that advice. Then people come back and then start asking for that advice. Well, it was there. You chose to disregard it. Yeah, I'm a one-shot wonder. Diss me once, I'm done. You know, I can't help you. I'll try to help you. But if you push that aside, it's just like even in my personal life. You know, I went out and I got me a 2-year associate's degree in computer engineering and electronics. Nobody listened to me, so I chunked it off. Why bother? Nobody listening. And that's how I do on other things. I will literally sit back and watch you struggle if you take and disregard good advice. Because somebody who'll do that is somebody that can't be helped. You got to realize, yeah, everybody's struggling. Don't nobody want to hear your sob story. Everybody got one. We got one. We know others that got one. You know, but you know what I say about us and others? They ain't talking about their sob story. They enjoying what life they got while they got it and trying to make something out of it and go with it. And they take the ups and downs. And that gets back to YouTube being a business. Most business on average will take a loss for the first 5 years before they'll start gaining ground. And some of these other channels I've seen, it has taken them a minimum of 5 to 6 years to build it up to a good spot to where they can actually start really building it up. So, you know, but they were smart about it. They bided their time. They didn't go the wowsy woo woo. If there was something come up, they said, well, that happened. And they went on with it. Go back to my previous talk, you know, life ain't fair, folks. You got to deal with the blows. You got to take the blows as they come and keep getting back up. So that's just some piggy talks. We'll see y'all.